For our practice this week, I invite you to take a little time to go on a wander in the land to discover what it is that the deepest parts of yourselves are calling forth from you. There's an ancient practice called Peregrinatio, meaning wandering, meaning not having a plan, but being led to discover what's up for us. Sometimes the ancient saints would go out into a small boat without oars and allow that craft to be carried, drifting by the current, the waves, and the wind, for the love of God, a practice of not being in control. And so this is a little like that. We go on onto the land, and without going our prescribed paths that we most often take, we are led, allow the wind of the Spirit to carry you to particular places. Allow your curiosity to cause you to pause and see what shimmers on the land. Very often, our phones can be a distraction to centering, but this is a tool also. Take that phone with you, and when you experience something that shimmers, you might use it as a different way to see, capture that image with a photo. Continue on. If you feel compelled to have to take photos, pause, take some deep breaths, and then just allow yourself to be led to drift to the place where you were meant to stop and discover. After a while, come on back, have a seat, take those images on your phone and scroll through them, and pick out 2 or 3 that really just seem to speak to you, and maybe spend some time journaling with them. What are they saying? Use, for instance, the image of the flower. Use the first person for them. I tell, I believe, I feel. And over time, you might begin to experience gently a thread between those images, a message of the Spirit for your life. I, for instance, just finished my wander, and on my phone, on my gallery, I've got these 3 insects inside a squash blossom from our yard, and there's a mite, there's a fly, and there's a bumblebee. There's a community of pollinators there all at once. Interesting. I've got seed pods of the rosebud just draped down so symmetric off of the branch. And then I've got a blackberry that only has one little piece of it that's not quite deep purple, that's not quite ripe. And so I began to journal. Just for example, the pollinators say, it's up to me, but it's not all up to me. Or for the berry speaking to me, patience often fulfills sweetness. There'll be an opportunity this Sunday, July 26th in worship, for you to share briefly any discoveries of your encounter with the practice of Peregrinatio.